Good morning. Well, it's morning where I'm at. Um, Welcome to Hope Angel Lent Oracle. This is going to be my first draw session, Oracle reading, for the children, adolescents, teens, little ones, the collective child. I think that could also include your inner child, our inner child. The idea is to get an understanding of where the child entity is right now. So, first of all, let me welcome you if you're new to my channel. I am gearing up to do a session every day. I'm working towards that. I don't know how long it'll take for me to get it all together, but that's my goal. And I encourage you to please like and share and comment and let me know what you want to see, if you like what you see, if you don't like what you see. Constructive criticism is always welcome, and I encourage any of that, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you coming here and visiting. I hope you stay, and I'd love to get to know y'all. So let's get started. We're going to start with the angel, healing with the angels from Doreen Virtue. And we have healing that just came up. So this is for ages, I want to say 3 to 5. Healing. If you feel like this applies to you, please utilize it. Healing on a soul level is happening across the globe. The little ones that are coming in, that are just starting to express their independence, and before they get to school and start changing and being a little programmed by society, these guys are healing everybody on an intuitive level, and I encourage you to allow this to happen in your life. If you are the parent or guardian or caretaker of anybody, of any child, period, allow them the power to express healing that is necessary not only for them but for you, because they're here to help. And let's see what else we have for them from the angels. They are so aware, so much more aware than we were, it seems, or at least it seems like that. It depends on the individual, of course. This card is music. They're asking that you please pay attention to the kind of music that you play around them, for them. They are listening. If you listen to anything that is derogatory, they're going to pick it up. If you listen to beautiful, soulful music, uplifting, empowering, they're going to pick that up too. And this is funny. This is a children's card. The children are speaking to you right now. Please pay attention to the message, is what they're saying. These little ones are so powerful. And they want to be heard. They need to be heard by you, by every one of you, by our society at large. They are our future. And it's imperative that we listen, that we let them heal us and our world. This is the tarot deck of the heart, the psychic tarot deck by John Holland. And we got dreams coming true. These children are asking you to pay attention to what they're manifesting in your life. From 3 to 5, they're learning how to communicate. They're learning how to speak their truths. They're learning how to express their dreams. If you want to help them make those dreams come true. If you can't buy them a pony, that's fine. Help them to learn to paint one or draw one or take pictures of them. Take them out to visit them. I understand. I wanted a pony. I wanted a horse so bad when I was young. My parents couldn't afford that. I couldn't afford it for my daughter. But I could manifest lessons for her so that she could go weekly. And that was something that was doable. If it's not doable, I understand, because for a while it wasn't. Take her out, or him, out to a pasture and talk to the owner. And see if you can allow them to pet the horse or the dog or the gerbil or whatever it is that your child wants to interact with. I strongly encourage you to support all of their dreams, because if you don't, you could scar them. Try and support them however you can. Just know that. This is healing. This is a healing card from the tarot deck. Another healing message. They are here to heal. They're here to heal. And they're healing their own wounds from previous lifetimes, from prior lifetimes, prior circumstances. A lot of them are coming in with karmic debts, just like we did, that need to be healed. And you can help them when they get angry or lost and they don't know how to articulate or to express these feelings, and they're so foreign to an entity that is coming to this planet, to this world for the first time. They may not know how to express themselves clearly. So be patient and try and help as much as you can. Help them to heal. Let them heal you. That's imperative. Okay. And this is from the Gateway Oracle cards from Denise Lynn. These are fun cards. I really like them. I'm using them for the kids because they're simple and they're beautiful and they're colorful. And I want you to show these to the kids if you are open to it. Let them imprint on the cards. If you feel up to that, if you feel open to that. Let's see what Denise's cards have to say. Listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Anytime that you are raising children, it is imperative to listen with your heart. They're asking you right now that that's what they're telling you, that that's what they need. Open your heart and listen to what it's saying to you as a parent, as a guardian, as a caretaker. How can you help? How can you help them to heal? How can you help them to have their dreams come true? These are important things. These are your duty, if you will. Your right, your privilege, and your responsibility, I feel. Those are just my opinions. The collective agrees. They want you to be as aware as you possibly can be with them, with life, with yourself. All right, so that was for 3 to 5. And we're going to move right in to 5 to, I want to say 7, 5 to 10. Now I'm getting 5 to 7. There's a message just from that age. That personification is calling out for at least a single card. And so we're going to do a single card. And it's freedom. It's a single card from 5 to 7. Freedom. They are expressing their need for this right now. I know it's difficult, but they are experiencing it for the first time in school. They're getting more responsibilities. They're getting more freedom, and they need it at that time. They are expressing themselves in new and oftentimes frightening to them ways, overpowering, if not frightening, but overpowering ways. Their kundalini is rising because they are incorporating their time with other children, and that feeds on each other. Lee Harris has got a really good kundalini message out right now. If you want to look him up on YouTube, it's leeharris.com, I believe, is his stuff. He's really, really good. He's a medium, and talks about how the kundalini affects children and how sometimes we think they're out of control and all they're doing is feeling this amazing rise of power, of energy that they have inside of them. And they need the freedom to express it. So every time you're inclined to tell them to hush or to behave, maybe look at the circumstances and see how you can provide a safe container for them to manifest that energy in a more positive direction, maybe. Okay? Freedom doesn't have to be wild and undisciplined. It just means it's creative force coming out. So it's imperative that you allow them that freedom to express themselves. That's what they're asking from 5 to 7. They're asking you allow them the freedom to express themselves. All right, from 7 to 11. So we'll go 7 to 10. This is their message. I hope I'm not going too fast. And we have rest and reconsider. Hang on, I'll show it to you in just a minute. These are messages for them at this particular time. Rest and reconsider. They are on the brink of adolescence, of their bodies. You know, their bodies are changing so much. Their psyches are changing. Their spirits are changing. So what we want to ask them to do when they dig their heels in and they want to express their freedom, like we were just talking about, because these are cumulative, right? These are cumulative. And what I mean is that all that healing and all that guidance and all the draw from the first ones, from 3 to 5, and then from 5 to 7, and then from 7 to 9, or 7 to 10. These are all cumulative. You want to take these and apply them to your life however it applies. So when your child is expressing a lot of freedom and getting on your very last nerves, and child, this is for you too, you may need to take a break and rest and reconsider where it is that you're coming from, what it is that you want to get across to the parent or to the authority figure. Take the time. Take a breath. Breathe with me for a minute. So many of us don't know how to deal with these overwhelming emotions that are coming up. And at your age, from 7 to 10, you are expressing a lot that is new, that is overwhelming at times. The hormones in your system and your spiritual development have all manifested at a great velocity right now. It's a time of immense change in your life. Your soul is asking for healing, just like the little ones. Allow yourself the freedom to heal. Don't stay in a place of anger. Don't stay in a place of depression. Don't stay in a place of animosity or resentment. These are not beneficial to you. It's okay to feel them, and and acknowledge them. That is important. There's a balance of emotions here on earth. And it runs a gambit. It's a big gambit. It's a big, big, diverse field of emotions. Try and always get back to that place of love. Try and always go back to love. Always go back to love. Even if you're confused about a situation, you can still love it until you get, the answers and you know that you want to release it or keep it. We also got opportunity beckons. That may sound kind of odd for your age, from 7 to 10. There's going to be opportunities for you to grow and heal, to work with other kids, to work with your parents, children, or siblings. If you are so inclined to do so, then I encourage that. Healing happens on an intuitive level for all of us. You cannot heal someone else unless they desire it, you can't heal anyone. You can help them heal. You can hold that container, that space with love for somebody who needs to heal. If one of your friends likes a boy or a girl and they don't return it, which happens a lot, at least for a while. Anyway, when you're going through this, all you want to do is create space. You just want to fill yourself with as much love as you can. See them feeling better in your mind, in your heart, and then allow yourself just to be there for them. That's my recommendation. That's what I'm getting from the collective that you need to do, that wants done. This is from the angels. Your angels are listening to you all the time. You are never alone. It may feel like it sometimes, but each and every one of you has a guardian angel. Each and every person on this planet has a guardian angel that is with them 24/7, that knows you better than you probably know yourself. So talk to them. I know when I was that age, I talked to my angel a lot. He made himself really well known, and I could feel his comforting touch. So if you feel these things, you're not crazy. You're not out of the line. You're just sensitive, and that's a beautiful thing. And most of the kids nowadays are sensitive. They just don't know how to express it. So I'm hoping that this will help. Your angels are listening. Let's see what else they have to say. We got study. I'm not talking about school studies. I mean, yes, that's important to always do well in school. I would encourage you to do that. Study. If you have an interest, you're at an age that you have a lot of potential to learn. You have avenues that are open to you that weren't when you were younger, like the library, the information on the internet. If you find a topic that you enjoy, that feeds your soul, I encourage you to follow it, to develop it, to refine it, to learn as much as you want about it, and then move on to the next thing, if there is such a thing. And so, sorry, I dropped these. Hang on. For the 9-year-olds, the angels say you're going through so many changes right now. Be patient with yourself. Body care. Body care, at your age, it's really important to learn to care for yourself, to eat right, to sleep right, to bathe right. These are all important things. Body care. So far we have rest and reconsider if you have an issue. Heal. Allow yourself to heal and allow yourself to heal others. Take those opportunities that do beckon to heal others if you're so inclined. Listen. Your angels are listening all the time. They love you. Study what interests you as well as your schoolwork. and body care. Take care of yourself. Don't rely on your mom and your dad to tell you to brush your teeth. You're old enough to do this yourself. It's also really important. And then we got listening with your heart. Again, this is going to be a common theme. Listen with your heart, kids. Don't listen to what Jamie's saying or Billy's saying. Listen with your own heart. Make your own decisions. It's time to start doing that. You know how you feel about something. You know what you know. And sometimes you don't have an answer of how you know something, and it doesn't matter. I'm here to tell you that your intuition is right, that it's strong, that you are an amazing intuitive creature. All right. Now let's move on to adolescence. These are your preteens. Oh, from 11 to 13. Junior high age. I don't envy any of you. If you're having trouble, you know what? Let it go. Junior high seems to be one of the hardest times for everybody. Stay spiritual, stay strong, stay honest with yourself. Stay true to yourself. Don't let others push-pull you. And I hate to say this, but parents, that includes you too. These people at this age are trying to learn who they are, how to express themselves, and we need to help them, not fit them into molds. So we got the Tower, we got Rebuild with the Tarot deck. Rebuild. Okay, so what this is in reference to is rebuilding self-esteem after those that try and tear you down. I know that's real common at this age. I'm hoping that it's changed a lot since I was there. It's been a while. This is a time of creativity, sacral chakra. This is your sexual creative center. And I know that a lot of you are sexually active at this age even, or are prone to it, or thinking about it. I know that your bodies are waking up, and that's what this is about. Don't try and block these things. Channel them. Learn how to move your energy. And for those of you that are interested, please contact me, and let's set up a session, because I can help. I love working with children or kids or young adults, however you fall into that bracket. This last one is flow. Go with the flow. You know, go with your own flow, not necessarily the flow of everybody else. Again, be yourself. What is it? Wasn't that in Aladdin a long time ago? Be yourself. Be who you are, but go with your own flow. Don't fight your own current. If you feel a certain way, follow that feeling. And so let's move on here. This is for 11 to 13. And your collective says, just be patient. You'll grow into it. Whatever it is, you will grow into it. Okay, we've got taking action. And it says, I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So take action and then proceed softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Take time to be quiet. Take time to settle yourself. As the other one said, rest and reconsider. Be gentle with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, because that doesn't get you anywhere. and ultimately it only hurts you. So what I'm saying is be gentle, but take action. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, let me know. But to go forward, take action. But to do it also in quietude, you need to go within, sit, count backwards from 10, and settle yourself. Rest and reconsider, then take action. And this is from your angels. And it says enchantment. And you're at an age where it's easy to get disenchanted with life. So what your divine selves, what the angels are asking you is to retain the enjoyment of life that you have, to build upon it with the actions that you take, the studies that you do. Archangel Michael says that he is with you, protecting you. I don't know how many of you probably, I imagine that all of you feel like you need that right now. You are protected in every way, shape, and form. Archangel Michael is there with you, each and every one of you. He can be in many, many places at one time. So don't ever think that by asking your angels for help, what you need to do, if your angels are to help you, then you need to ask for help. And I say this all the time. It's imperative because we have free will. And that means that nothing can help us unless we ask. So ask. Learn to have your needs met early. It will pave the way for a more clear future for you. All right. And now we're going to go into teens. Hang on. Let me put these away. All right. So rebuild, sacral, collective, creativity. Go with the flow. Go with your flow, the flow of the universe. All right, now from 14 until adulthood at 18. These are your high school years, and these are your young adults. All right, and we got simply love. Retain the childhood that you remember. Remember your childhood because, I don't know that you probably don't feel like you're a child anymore. And technically, you're really not. You're a young adult in our society. You've gained experience. You've learned about who you are, and you're learning more. I honor that journey. This is telling you simply to love. Don't shut your heart down. Don't lock the doors that so many of us are prone to do when we meet up with animosity or judgment. Instead, this card is asking you simply to love. Love everybody, love yourself. And so do that. Stay childlike in wonder is what I encourage you to do. Stay childlike in your love. Because it is what is going to get you through the future. Excuse me. And we got share the love. So simply love and share the love. Share the love is pretty self-explanatory. What I'm getting is if you surround yourself with love and you love others unconditionally, you just love them. You don't have to be in love with them. I know there's a difference. And but loving, just caring, having compassion for another person's situation or for their life. Hey, they're alive, so therefore they should glean a little bit of love, and they are divine children just like you are, struggling on their path just like you are. Just love them. Share it. The love that you have, share it. It will magnify and come back to you. It always does. Anything that is freely given always comes back to us threefold or more. So remember that. And we have our angels here for you teenagers. That one. Friendship. This is an important time of friendships in your life. This is, I know I'm preaching to the choir here. Make those friends, keep those friends if you can. Try to focus on friendships near and far. Feed them. Feed them with the love. Share the love. Make friends. Stretch. Grow. Expand. Learn. And then you got ideas and inspirations. Your angels are talking to you and sending you ideas and inspiration all the time. Use a creative outlet, whether it be sports or art or drama or photography or debate or, hey, maybe if you like math. I don't know, but, hey, there's people out there that like that. And just because I don't. So expand. Use those ideas and those inspirations that your angels are giving you to emerge. You are emerging as a beautiful being right now. Your grace is flowing. And it's a beautiful thing. You are a beautiful, beautiful being. And I love you. And your parents do too, whether they know how to express it or not. Because there's always some that, that don't know how to. Maybe they weren't shown it. And it's your job to share the love in that particular instance. And so what I encourage you to do is to share the love, express yourself, and simply love. And let's see what we got here. Okay, so now we have our last draw for our teenagers, our adolescents. And let's see what we have for you. Embracing the future. Wow, that's so profound for you right now. I mean, obviously this is what you're doing. You're embracing your future to go forward as an adult into our society. It says, I step into the future with an open heart. The theme here that I see, that I feel, is to stay open in your heart. This can be a challenge, spiritually, emotionally, for your age. And I want you to know that you are emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. You are full of grace. You are divine children. There's nothing more beautiful in the world than you. Because each and every one of you is a divine manifestation, an aspect of our divine Creator. And you are special and you are unique and you are supposed to be that way. So open your heart, keep it open, and I love you. So that's it for this. I'll do another poll either Thursday or next Tuesday. I'm not really sure. It depends on how it works out, how I feel about the messages. You see if there's anything from your divine angels. Archangel Zadkiel says, forgiveness is key, and you are amazing beings, and never forget that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, to share, please. I would love if you could get the word out. If you like this, let me know. If you have criticism of any kind, please leave it below. If you would like to have a session for you or your child or another member of your family or friends, please email me. It's down below. And I appreciate you coming. Thank you. Blessings.